Hello and welcome to the Keller Report, and in today's segment, Gary Neville has hit out at news that the Glazer family are looking at selling a stake in Manchester United to U.S. investment fund Apollo. Neville put out a tweet on Friday which said, "If the reports are true that the Glazer family are ready to sell ahead of a full sale, it's totally unacceptable that this is to a U.S. investment fund. Apollo have been mentioned, but they need to know they will not be welcomed in Manchester." The U.S. model of sports ownership is all about significant return on investment, at all cost, in other words, Super League and big picture. The ownership model in England needs to change, and U.S. money is a bigger danger to that than any other international money. We need a regulator ASAP. As per Sportsmail, New York-based private equity group Apollo were in talks with the Glazer family about a minority stake in United. The discussions were based on how much money the family will get for their shares, with no plans for fresh money to be put into the club. Glazer family members Kevin, Brian, Darcy and Edward Glazer want out, and are discussing with Apollo about how much they would get for their shares. The 6 siblings each own an equal number of shares in United, but Joel and Avram Glazer have no intention of giving up their ownership. The boycott movement against the Glazers and United sponsors wrote a letter on Thursday to Apollo Global Management warning of consequences if it goes through with any deal. The group reminded Apollo about the links between its founder Leon Black and Jeffrey Epstein. Leon Black left Apollo in March last year, 4 months earlier than planned and 2 months after an investigation revealed that he had paid Epstein £132 million for financial services. The group called on fans to bombard the U.S. firm with emails saying, "Be respectful but warn them," and to tweet #Epstein and Apollo. Addressing Apollo in an open letter published on Twitter on Thursday, it said, "Let us be blunt, much like the reviled Glazer family, you are not welcome in Manchester. Do not invest. Supporters will no longer allow the club to be a piggy bank for unscrupulous owners, or an asset-stripping exercise for notorious equity firms." We say notorious because it has come to light that Apollo's founder Leon Black has a checkered past with disgraced offender Jeffrey Epstein. We note too that your firm has had some rather unfortunate scandals regarding fraud. We say this genuinely and respectfully. For the sake of your company, your subsidiaries, your assets, do not go near our club. If you do, the biggest sports club supporter base in the world will do everything in our power to tarnish your reputation and ensure it is synonymous with everything you hoped the world had forgotten. Apollo released a statement in January 2021 after an independent review in which they reported Apollo never retained Epstein for services and Epstein never invested in Apollo-managed funds. Epstein regularly advised Mr. Black on trust and estate planning, tax matters, philanthropic endeavors and the operation of his family office. Interest from Sir Jim Ratcliffe to buy United has given fans hope that this will finally force the Glazers to sell, sparking more planned protests, one of which will take place on Monday at Old Trafford before the United vs Liverpool game.